Good evening. Entire world is under the fear and threat of pandemic, that is COVID-19. Now in Mongolia, the lower part of Mongolia, which is under the control of China, there are some cases with respect to plague, which is another very dangerous one. Regarding that, we have question and I would like to show you that question and let's try to answer this. Please remember, COVID-19 is because of virus. So that is a virus caused disease. But when it comes to plague, what is that? We'll try to understand now. I am opening the document. Kindly look at this. Plague is caused by bacteria, protozoa, virus, or none of the above. I repeat the question. These are the questions which are very frequently asked in the examinations. Is it bacteria or protozoa or virus or none of the above? Answer is option A, that is bacteria. Look at this. Answer is A. Plague is caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis, usually found in small mammals and their fleas. It is transmitted between animals and humans by the bite of infected fleas, direct contact with infected tissues, and inhalation of infected respiratory droplets. By all these means, it is affecting the people. Right? Very, very important one. And please remember, plague is caused by bacteria. We are discussing this because the lower part of Mongolia, hopefully you know the location of Mongolia on the map, and that particular area is under the control of China. There some cases have been traced out. That is the reason why this is there in the news. Now we'll be going ahead. Look at this. Another very important one. Recently, the government of India has launched Agriculture Infrastructure Fund. Please remember the name. This is called Agriculture Infrastructure Fund for the following period. For which period it has been launched? Option A, B, C, D, 2020. Right, in A, B, C, D you can see 2020. Is it up to 2022 or 2024 or 2027 or 2029? Clear? So this is the important question and the answer is option D, starting from 2020 up to the year 2029. Look at this. Recently, the Union Cabinet has given approval to a pan-India central sector scheme, that is Agriculture Infrastructure Fund. This is basically to inject formal credit into farm and farm processing based activities. So this particular fund is that will be useful for giving the credit to the farm sectors. Clear? So that is the basic idea and it will be for the period 2020 up to the year 2029. Next. Another very important one which is always there in the news. In which of the following years National Rural Employment Guarantee Act was passed? Right? So this is called NREGA. Many times you might have observed this one. This is NREGA. And this act was passed in the year 2005. And please remember, there may be a possibility of the question. Since this particular NREGA, Mahatma Gandhi NREGA program is very much there in the news every time because it is being implemented throughout the India and in all the rural areas the people are getting the employment under this. I'll come to that after some time. But the point is that during whose prime ministership NREGA Act came into the picture. It was passed by the Parliament. Please remember, in the year 2005, it was passed. At the time, Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister of India. Clear? And please remember, Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister of India from the year 2004 up to the year 2014, meaning 5 years plus 5 years, 10 years continuously he was the Prime Minister of India. 2004 to 2009, again 2009 to 2014. But during his first term as the Prime Minister, during the initial years only, this important law was passed. Clear? But later in the year 2009, this Narega has been, the name has been changed to Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. This is called MG Narega. Now, what exactly is this program? Let's try to understand. This is a rural employment guarantee program. And if you look at India, large portion of India's population lives in the rural areas. And there are so many people who are unemployed. Now, one of the responsibilities of the government is to provide employment to the people. Right? So, with that particular aim, this Narega program has been started with the aim to provide at least 100 days of work, at least 100 days of work in every financial year to at least one person from every household in the village. So you take every village, in every village you have Gram Panchayat, and within that Gram Panchayat you have number of houses. From each household to at least one person, guaranteed employment has to be provided at least for a period of 100 days. This is the basic idea. Am I clear? And in order to implement this effectively, the policy has been, passed in the form of a law. Right? That is the reason why since the year 2005, even today also, this Narega program is being implemented. Am I clear? And now it is called Mahatma Gandhi Narega program, National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Am I clear? And anybody who is living in the rural area can apply for this, and starting from the day, within 15 days, the employment has to be provided. Am I clear? Right? If the employment is not provided, then at least 50% of the wages must be provided. Am I clear? And in the nearest vicinity, the work has to be provided. And under this Narega, whatever the work, say for example, 100% is the work. Out of that, 33% must be provided to women. Am I clear? So, this particular, this great program was launched in the year 2005. Am I clear? Initially, that was implemented on pilot basis. Now, it has been spread across the nation. That is the reason why this program is very, very important. And this act is very much there in the news every time. And so much of money is being allocated by the governments in every year budget. Right? So now, once again, I would like to open the document. Please have a look at this. So this is the question, and the answer should be option B, that is 2005. That's it. Okay. Look at this. The Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. It was earlier known as NREGA. It was passed in the year 2005 to augment employment generation and social security in India. And please remember another possible question. Point number 2. Which ministry implements MG Narega? Answer is, it is implemented by the Ministry of Rural Development. And under this particular program, the primary objective, the most important objective is to guarantee at least 100 days of employment in every financial year to adult members of any rural household willing to do public work related to unskilled manual work. And also remember, it covers all the districts in the country. except those ones with 100% urban population. Kindly remember, this is covering all the districts, right? In all the rural areas are, this is covered. But in any district, if there is 100% urban population, then in that particular area, this is not applicable. Right. So this is a question related to Indian Railways, important one. Once again, Indian Railways announced that it will become a net zero emission network. Right. Even yesterday, during yesterday's current affairs, also we discussed about the consequences with pollution. Our greenhouse gases percentage is increasing in the atmosphere. That's all because of the these emissions. So you have to reduce those emissions, and these emissions are also there from the side of railway sector. Even now also the fuel is being used. Clear? Even now also in some of the areas the coal is being used as a fuel. Right? So obviously there will be lots of emissions, there will be lot of smoke, and these gases will be it's increasing its percentage in the atmosphere. Right? Of course, in many areas you can see this electrical trains. Right? So there will be no pollution, and the atmosphere, the this environmental balance in those areas will be maintained from the side of railways. But now railways have decided to go for zero emissions. Zero emissions, and it wants to contribute 100% for the protection of the environment. That is the reason why it wanted to go for zero emissions. Right? So now I would like to open the document and show you the question. Have a look at this now. Once again, Indian Railways announced that it will become a net zero emission network by 2030, 2027, 2025 or 2022. Important one. Look at this. In January 2020, the railways announced that the entire network of the Indian Railways will run on electricity by 2024 and become a net zero emission network by 2030. Please remember this. Answer is 2030. Am I clear? Right? So that's about the current affairs for today, and I'll see you in the next class. Take very good care. Thank you so much.